All right, today we're going to talk about setting up our table and adjusting table height. So I'm going to bring my table, I'm going to lift it as I carry it to where I want it to be. Some tables have a latch, this one does, not all tables do. If they do, you just lift up the latch. I'm going to open it up so that you can see the inside. I won't be able to open it all the way until I bring the legs out and lock them into place. Make sure your cables don't get caught or you won't be able to open the table all the way. All right, from here I can expand the table out a little farther. And I'm going to use my foot to hold one of the table legs while I grab the handle up here at the top. So I just want to straighten my table out a little bit further. There we go. All right, now I'm ready to bring the table to standing. Nice and easy. All right, now I'm a little close, so I'm going to back this table up. And I lift side by side. Unless I have a partner, in which case they can help me place my table in the right location. Okay, so now the table is standing. I have to put the headrest on. There's an option on either side of your table for the headrest to go. Pick the side that's best for your working conditions. All right. There we go. And this one is also adjustable multiple directions, so I can adjust it depending on the client size, etc. So then lock it into place. There's little levers on the side. Just lock them down. All right, now I'm going to talk about adjusting your table height, because as you can see, this table is a little too tall for me. So the best way to adjust the table height if you don't have somebody to help you is you're going to kneel down so that you don't hurt your back. You're going to prop your shoulder under the edge of the table. All right, I'm going to unscrew the table leg, and I'm going to adjust it to whichever number suits my height. So I'm going to hold the table there with my shoulder, and I'm going to adjust up or down. So for me, I want to lower the table, and sometimes it's a bit of guesswork. I don't know until the table's down. Lock it into place, and now you bring your table down. And the reverse would be true if I wanted to bring it back up. Just open the leg up. Make sure you have the same number of empty holes. So this one had 3 empty holes to match the other side. Lock it back in. And then a good thing to do when you're getting ready in the morning, even if your table is at the right height, is to go around and check all of these bolts on every single table leg, because sometimes just from you using the table they loosen up and you do not want a table leg coming off in the middle of a massage. All right. So if you happen to have a fitted sheet that you can use, twin size is best. I actually will put the fitted sheet on the table before I begin to make the rest of the table. Keep in mind that sometimes you don't have a fitted sheet, so you can use 2 flat sheets. Use a flat sheet on the bottom and then a flat sheet for the top. All right, so now that you've got your top sheet on, I'm going to also leave a little extra here at the top. Notice that both sides are even, or maybe you can't see the other side. I'm going to make sure that it's nice, smooth. I have a center line from the fold that shows me that I have it evenly distributed across the table. I'm going to bring my blankets. Depending on the size of your blanket, you could have it 1 fold, 2 folds. I will put it all the way open, just because in clinic, what you guys are going to do is have it just open one full, no doubling. But if it's cold, you can fold it in half. Again, there's this lovely little white stripe down the center. So I'm going to straighten that out. Tells me that I'm in the middle of the table. And then I'm going to bring this extra piece that I have. I'm going to fold it nice and neat. So now that my table, top sheet, blanket, fitted sheet are all on, we're going to do the face cradle. I have a pillowcase. Some people have face cradle covers. Pretty self-explanatory. They fit right on there. If you're using a pillowcase, you're going to get it long side. Again, depending on your face cradle, some of them are a little trickier than others. You're going to tuck it under the top edge. You're going to go through the middle of the face cradle, bring it up and out so that the entire cradle is covered. Pull it nice and tight so that they're not getting pieces of fabric by their face. They can breathe. All right, so check that. Make sure they can. You look in there, you should see lots of open space for breathing. And that is the face cradle. All right, so I have a little option for you. In the student clinic, you're going to leave your table just like this. But something if you want to kind of give a little extra something to your table, you find that center line, and you're going to take this top edge of the sheet, and you're going to line it up on that center line like you're making a beautiful origami triangle. So now it's perfectly straight with that edge, and I bring this all out so it's nice and smooth. So it's a little bit of like you've turned the table down to get started. And then when you're instructing your client to get on the table, you would simply say, with your hand, you just say, I'd like you to bring this blanket and top sheet up over you as you're getting on the table. That way you don't get people who accidentally get on top of the table and have left everything underneath them, which has happened.